Have you ever wondered how pornography and masturbation could impact your mental health and success? It's a question that might make some squirm, but it's also a conversation that is vital to have, given the scientific evidence available. Let's start with the basics. Everything we do, every habit we form, affects our brain in one way or another. When it comes to pornography and masturbation, the impact is profound, particularly on two key areas of the brain: the prefrontal cortex and the dopamine systems. The prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for decision-making and impulse control, can be significantly affected. Studies have shown that excessive consumption of pornography and frequent masturbation can alter the neural pathways in this area. This alteration can lead to difficulties in decision-making, increased impulsivity, and a decreased ability to focus, impacting productivity and success. But that's not all. The dopamine systems, the brain's reward circuitry, are also affected. Dopamine is a neurotransmitter that helps control the brain's pleasure centers. Whenever we engage in activities that we find pleasurable, such as eating our favorite food or listening to a beautiful piece of music, dopamine is released. However, pornography and masturbation can trigger an overstimulation of these systems. Over time, this can lead to a need for higher stimulation to achieve the same level of pleasure, a classic sign of addiction. The implications of these neurological changes are significant. They can lead to mental health issues like anxiety, depression, and even obsessive-compulsive disorder. But there's a silver lining. This damage is not permanent. Just as these habits have the power to alter the brain has the incredible ability to heal itself, given the right environment and lifestyle changes. Now that we understand the impact, let's delve into how one can overcome these habits. In our next segment, we'll discuss practical steps you can take to regain control. It's not just about abstaining from these habits, but about rewiring the brain and fostering healthier habits that promote mental well-being and success. To fully understand the solution, we must first understand the problem. So, let's dive into the science behind how pornography and masturbation can rewire your brain. When you engage in these activities, your brain gets a rush of dopamine, the neurotransmitter responsible for feelings of pleasure and reward. It's the same chemical that's released when you eat a delicious meal or fall in love. However, with excessive use of pornography and frequent masturbation, your brain starts to get used to this constant, high level of dopamine. It's like turning up the volume on your favorite song until it's too loud. Eventually, your brain adjusts by turning down its own volume, meaning you need more and more dopamine to feel the same level of pleasure and satisfaction. This is known as desensitization. But there's more. This dopamine overload affects the prefrontal cortex of the brain, the part responsible for impulse control and decision-making. When the prefrontal cortex isn't working properly, it becomes harder to resist the urge to watch pornography or masturbate, even when you know it's having a negative impact on your life. This cycle of craving, indulgence, and desensitization is a classic pattern of addiction. Scientific studies have shown that this addiction can lead to mental health issues such as anxiety, depression, and a lack of focus. It can also affect your relationships, your career, and your overall sense of well-being. But it's not all doom and gloom. The brain is an amazingly adaptable organ. Just as it can change to accommodate these harmful habits, it can also change to overcome them, with the right tools and support. you can rewire your brain to seek healthier rewards and break free from the cycle of addiction. The brain is a complex organ, and these habits can cause changes that affect our mental health and success. But remember, understanding the problem is the first step towards finding a solution. We'll delve into that in the next section. Overcoming these habits is not an overnight process, but with determination, it is entirely possible. You see, the journey to recovery begins with acknowledging the problem. It's the first and often the most difficult step, but once you've done that, you're already on the path to a healthier life. Now let's delve into a step-by-step guide to help you overcome these habits. First off, consider seeking professional help. A therapist or counselor who specializes in addiction recovery can provide valuable insights and techniques to help you break free from these habits. It's like having a personal guide on this journey, someone who's walked this path before and can help you navigate the obstacles you'll encounter. Next, find healthy outlets for stress. Exercise, for instance, is a fantastic way to release tension and improve your mood. It boosts your endorphin levels, those feel-good neurotransmitters in your brain, making it a natural antidote to stress. If physical activity isn't your cup of tea, consider other stress-reducing activities like meditation, painting, playing an instrument, or even cooking. The key is to find something you enjoy that also allows you to channel your energy in a positive way. As for lifestyle changes, they're crucial in this journey. Adopting a healthy diet, getting enough sleep, and minimizing your exposure to triggers can make a significant difference. If it's social media or certain websites that lead you to these habits, consider using website blockers or deleting certain apps from your device. Remember, it's about creating an environment that supports your recovery, not one that tempts you to revert back to old habits. Lastly, be patient with yourself. Change takes time and there will be bumps along the way. It's okay to stumble as long as you pick yourself up and keep moving forward. Don't beat yourself up over a setback. Instead, see it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Remember, the journey to overcoming these habits is a marathon, not a sprint. So take it one day at a time, and before you know it, you'll be well on your way to a healthier, happier life. There are many who have successfully managed to change their habits and seen improvements in their lives. Let's delve into some of these remarkable success stories. Each one is a testament to the human spirit's resilience and the power of positive change. Take the case of Alex, a software engineer who struggled with concentration and productivity issues due to his habits. After recognizing the negative impact on his work, he decided to make a change. He started by incorporating small lifestyle changes, such as practicing mindfulness and limiting his screen time. Over time, these changes snowballed into a complete transformation. Alex now reports a significant improvement in his focus and productivity, leading to a boost in his career. Then there's Sarah, a university student who faced anxiety and depression due to her habits. She felt isolated, with her grades slipping and her social life dwindling. Determined to turn things around, Sarah sought professional help and started therapy. She also started practicing yoga and meditation and joined a support group. Today, Sarah is not only free from her habits, but she also boasts an improved mental state, better grades, and a thriving social life. And let's not forget about John, a successful entrepreneur today who once grappled with the same habits. He realized that his addiction was hampering his creativity and decision-making skills. John decided to fight back, adopting a healthier lifestyle and seeking the help of a life coach. Today, he credits his success to the positive changes he made, acknowledging how overcoming his habits has led to enhanced creativity and better decision-making. These are just a few examples among countless stories of people who have successfully navigated their way out of the clutches of these habits. They've managed to improve their mental health, regain their focus, and enhance their overall success. Their journeys serve as an inspiration for others who may be facing similar struggles. These stories serve as a reminder that change is possible and that better mental health and success can be achieved. As we have seen, the impact of pornography and masturbation on mental health and success is significant, but it is a challenge that can be overcome. In this journey, we've uncovered the science that explains how these habits can affect the brain's prefrontal cortex and dopamine systems, causing changes that can lead to anxiety, depression, and a lack of focus. We've delved into the neurological impacts, highlighting the scientific findings that shine a light on this often taboo subject. We've also walked through the steps to overcoming these habits, offering practical tips and lifestyle changes that can help. From mindfulness and meditation to seeking professional help, there are a variety of ways to begin the process of change. We've heard real-life stories from individuals who, despite their struggles, have successfully managed to change their habits and seen improvements in their lives. These testimonials serve as a beacon of hope, proving that change is not only possible, but can bring about remarkable transformations. Looking ahead, the future holds promise. The field of neuroscience continues to evolve, and with it, our understanding of the brain and how it is affected by our habits. Continued research in this area is crucial, and there's hope that emerging therapies could provide even more effective solutions for those struggling with these issues. But perhaps most importantly, we've underscored the vital role of mental health awareness. It's not just about overcoming habits. It's about understanding our minds, nurturing our mental well-being, and realizing its profound impact on our overall success and quality of life. The journey to change is rarely easy, but it's a journey worth taking. With knowledge, understanding, and a commitment to change, we can conquer these challenges, paving the way for a more focused, more successful, and healthier life. Remember, your mental health is important, and overcoming these habits can lead to a more focused and successful life.